Are you ready to take your life to the next level? Are you tired of feeling like you're not enough, like you're always falling short of your own expectations and the expectations of others? If so, I have a message for you today that has the power to transform your life in ways you never thought possible. And it all starts with one simple thing: learning to love yourself. You see, self-love is the foundation of everything. It's the key to unlocking your true potential, to living a life that is authentic, fulfilling, and full of joy. But for so many of us, self-love feels like an impossible dream. We've been told that it's selfish, that it's indulgent, that it's something we have to earn through hard work and sacrifice. But the truth is, self-love is not something you have to earn. It's something you are worthy of simply because you exist. It's something that is your birthright, your divine inheritance. And when you start to cultivate a deep sense of love and compassion for yourself, everything in your life begins to shift. So today I want to share with you 10 powerful ways to start loving yourself more deeply, more fully, and more unconditionally. These are practices that have transformed my own life and the lives of countless others, and I know they can do the same for you. Start your day with gratitude. Before you even get out of bed in the morning, take a few moments to think about all the things you're grateful for. It could be something as simple as the warmth of your bed, the sound of the birds outside your window, or the fact that you woke up today with breath in your lungs. When you start your day from a place of gratitude, you set the tone for everything that follows. Practice self-compassion. We all make mistakes. We all have flaws and imperfections. But instead of beating yourself up over them, try practicing self-compassion. Speak to yourself the way you would speak to a beloved friend. Offer yourself kindness, understanding, and forgiveness. Remember that you are doing the best you can with what you have, and that is always enough. Nourish your body. Your body is your temple, your sacred vessel. And when you treat it with love and respect, it will serve you well for a lifetime. So make a commitment to nourishing your body with whole, healthy foods, plenty of water, and regular exercise. Get enough sleep, and take time to rest and recharge when you need it. When you take care of your body, you send a powerful message to yourself that you are worthy of love and care. Cultivate a positive inner dialogue. The way you talk to yourself matters, and if you're constantly putting yourself down, criticizing yourself, or comparing yourself to others, it's time to make a change. Start paying attention to your inner dialogue and make a conscious effort to replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Remind yourself of your strengths, your talents, and your unique gifts. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small, and give yourself credit for all the ways you're growing and evolving. Set boundaries. Learning to love yourself means learning to set healthy boundaries. It means saying no to things that don't serve you and yes to things that do. It means surrounding yourself with people who lift you up and support you, and letting go of those who drain your energy or bring you down. It means honoring your own needs and desires, even if they don't always align with what others want from you. Practice forgiveness. Holding on to anger, resentment, and bitterness only hurts you in the end. So practice forgiveness both for yourself and for others. Let go of the past and focus on the present moment. Remember that everyone is doing the best they can with what they have, and that includes you. When you forgive, you free yourself from the weight of negative emotions and create space for love and healing to enter. Pursue your passions. When you do things you love, you tap into a deep sense of joy and fulfillment that is unmatched. So make time for your passions, whether it's painting, writing, dancing, or anything else that lights you up inside. Don't wait for someone else to give you permission or validation. Do it because it makes you feel alive, because it brings you closer to your true self. Connect with nature. There is something incredibly grounding and healing about spending time in nature. So make it a priority to get outside every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Take a walk in the park, sit by a stream, or simply stand barefoot in the grass. Let the beauty and majesty of the natural world remind you of your own inherent worth and beauty. Practice self-care. Self-care is not selfish, it's essential. It's about taking care of yourself so that you can show up fully in every area of your life. So make time for activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Take a bubble bath, read a book, meditate, or do anything else that makes you feel relaxed and rejuvenated. Remember that you can't pour from an empty cup, so make sure to fill yours up regularly. Celebrate your uniqueness. There is no one else in the world quite like you. You are a one-of-a-kind masterpiece with your own unique gifts, talents, and perspectives to offer the world. So instead of trying to fit in or be like everyone else, celebrate what makes you different. Embrace your quirks, your imperfections, and your individuality. Know that you are enough, just as you are, and that the world needs what only you can offer. As you start to incorporate these practices into your daily life, you may find that old patterns and beliefs start to fall away. You may find that you start to feel more confident, more empowered, and more at peace with yourself and the world around you. And that's because self-love is not just about feeling good in the moment. It's about creating a foundation of inner strength and resilience that can weather any storm. It's about learning to trust yourself, to believe in yourself, and to stand in your own power no matter what life throws your way. But the journey of self-love is not always easy. There will be times when you stumble, when you fall back into old patterns of self-doubt and self-criticism. And that's okay. That's all part of the process. The key is to keep coming back to these practices, to keep choosing love over fear, compassion over judgment, and trust over doubt. And as you do, you'll start to see your life transform in ways you never thought possible. You'll start to attract people and opportunities that are in alignment with your highest good. You'll start to feel a sense of purpose and meaning that goes beyond external validation or approval. You'll start to live a life that is truly authentic, fulfilling, and full of joy. And that's what I want for you. That's what I want for all of us. A life where we love ourselves fully, where we embrace our uniqueness, and where we show up in the world as our best, most authentic selves. So starting today, I invite you to make a commitment to yourself, a commitment to love yourself more deeply, more fully, and more unconditionally than ever before. A commitment to honor your own needs, your own desires, and your own unique path in life. It won't always be easy, but I promise you this, it will be worth it. Because when you learn to love yourself, you open up a world of possibilities that you never even knew existed. You become a force for good in the world, a beacon of light and love that inspires others to do the same. So take that first step today. Start with just one of these practices and see where it takes you. Trust in the journey and know that you are always being guided and supported by a love that is greater than you can even imagine. And remember, you are worthy of love. You are worthy of happiness. You are worthy of all the good things that life has to offer. And it all starts with learning to love yourself just as you are in this moment. So go out there and start living a life that is full of self-love, full of joy, and full of possibility. Embrace your uniqueness, celebrate your strengths, and know that you are always enough, just as you are. And as you do, watch as your life begins to transform in ways you never thought possible. Watch as you start to attract people and opportunities that are in alignment with your highest good. Watch as you start to live a life that is truly authentic, fulfilling, and full of purpose. Because that's the power of self-love. It's the key to unlocking your true potential, to living a life that is full of meaning and purpose. And it all starts with a simple choice, the choice to love yourself, fully and completely, just as you are. So make that choice today. Choose to love yourself more deeply than ever before. Choose to honor your own needs, your own desires, and your own unique path in life. And watch as your world begins to change in ways you never thought possible. Because when you love yourself, you create a ripple effect that touches everyone and everything around you. You become a source of light and love in the world, a beacon of hope and inspiration for others who may be struggling to find their own way. And that's what the world needs more of. It needs more people who are willing to love themselves fully, who are willing to embrace their uniqueness and share their gifts with the world. It needs more people who are willing to stand in their own power, to trust in their own inner wisdom, and to live a life that is authentic and true. So if you're ready to take that step, if you're ready to start living a life that is full of self-love and self-acceptance, then I invite you to join me on this journey. It won't always be easy, but I promise you this, it will be worth it. And as you take those first steps, as you start to incorporate these practices of self-love into your daily life, remember that you are not alone. Remember that there is a whole community of people out there who are on the same path, who are cheering you on and supporting you every step of the way. Because the truth is, we're all in this together. We're all here to learn, to grow, and to evolve. And when we come together in love and support of one another, there's no limit to what we can achieve. So reach out to others who are on this path. Share your stories, your struggles, and your triumphs. Celebrate each other's successes and offer comfort and compassion when times get tough. Know that you are part of a larger tapestry, a web of love and connection that spans the entire globe. And as you continue on this journey of self-love, remember to be patient with yourself. Remember that growth is not always linear and that there will be ups and downs along the way. But trust that every step you take, every challenge you face is an opportunity for learning and growth. And when you find yourself struggling, when you find yourself falling back into old patterns of self-doubt or self-criticism, remember to come back to your breath. Remember to come back to the present moment and to the simple practice of loving yourself just as you are. Because the present moment is all we really have. It's the only place where we can truly experience love, joy, and connection. And when we learn to be fully present, fully alive in each moment, we open ourselves up to a world of possibility and potential. So take a deep breath right now. Feel the air filling your lungs. Feel the energy of life flowing through your body. And as you exhale, let go of any tension, any stress, any fears or doubts that may be holding you back. Know that in this moment you are exactly where you need to be. Know that in this moment you are loved, you are supported, and you are whole just as you are. And from this place of wholeness, from this place of love and acceptance, allow yourself to dream. Allow yourself to imagine a life that is full of purpose and meaning, a life that is full of joy and fulfillment. What does that life look like for you? What are the things that make your heart sing, that light you up from the inside out? What are the gifts and talents that you have to offer the world, the unique contribution that only you can make? Allow yourself to dream big, to imagine a life that is beyond your wildest dreams, and know that this life is not only possible, but it is your birthright. It is what you came here to create, to experience, to share with the world. And as you hold this vision in your mind's eye, as you feel the excitement and the joy that comes with living a life that is truly authentic and aligned, know that the universe is conspiring in your favor. You know that every step you take, every choice you make is leading you closer to this vision, to this life that you were meant to live. So trust in the journey, trust in yourself, and trust in the love and support that surrounds you. Know that you are never alone, and that there is always a way forward, even when the path may seem unclear. And as you continue to walk this path of self-love and self-discovery, remember to celebrate your successes no matter how small they may seem. Remember to acknowledge the progress you've made, the fears you face, the challenges you've overcome. Because every step you take matters. Every choice you make is a reflection of your commitment to yourself, to your own growth and evolution. And when you celebrate these choices, when you honor your own journey, you send a powerful message to the universe that you are ready for more, ready for all the good that life has to offer. So keep going, keep taking those steps, keep choosing love over fear and trust over doubt. And know that as you do, you are not only transforming your own life, but you are also inspiring others to do the same. Because when you live a life that is full of self-love and self-acceptance, you become a beacon of hope for others who may be struggling to find their own way. You become a living example of what is possible when we learn to love ourselves fully, when we learn to embrace our uniqueness and share our gifts with the world. And that is the greatest gift you can give, not only to yourself, but to all those whose lives you touch. It is the gift of love, the gift of acceptance, the gift of being fully and authentically yourself in every moment. So let your light shine, let your love flow freely, and trust that as you do, you are making a difference in the world, one person, one moment at a time. And know that I am here with you every step of the way. Know that I am cheering you on, supporting you, and believing in you, even when you may not believe in yourself. because I see the greatness within you, the unlimited potential that lies within each and every one of us. And I know that when we learn to tap into that potential, when we learn to love ourselves fully and share our gifts with the world, there is nothing we cannot achieve. So keep going, keep shining, and keep loving yourself more and more each day, and watch as your life begins to transform in ways you never thought possible. Remember, you are worthy of love, you are worthy of acceptance, and you are worthy of all the good that life has to offer. And it all starts with learning to love yourself just as you are in this moment. So take that first step right now. Choose love, choose acceptance, and choose to believe in yourself fully and completely. And watch as your world begins to change, one moment, one choice at a time. I believe in you, and I am here to support you every step of the way. And together we can create a world that is full of love, full of acceptance, and full of possibility. So let's do this. Let's start living a life that is full of self-love, full of purpose, and full of joy. Because when we do, there's no limit to what we can achieve together. And as we continue on this journey of self-love and self-discovery, let us remember to be kind to ourselves, to be patient with ourselves, and to trust in the process of growth and transformation. Because the journey of self-love is not always a straight line. There will be ups and downs, twists and turns, moments of clarity and moments of confusion. But through it all, we must remember to stay true to ourselves, to stay committed to our own growth and evolution. And as we navigate this journey, let us also remember to reach out for support when we need it. Whether it's a trusted friend, a family member, or a professional therapist or coach, having someone to talk to, someone to share our struggles and our triumphs with, can make all the difference. Because we were never meant to do this alone. We were never meant to face the challenges of life in isolation without the love and support of others. And when we learn to open ourselves up to that love and support, when we learn to ask for help when we need it, we create a network of care and compassion that can carry us through even the toughest of times. So let us be there for each other. Let us lift each other up, and let us remind each other of the love and the light that resides within us all. Because when we come together in this way, when we create a community of love and support, there is nothing we cannot overcome, nothing we cannot achieve. And as we continue to walk this path of self-love, let us also remember to be mindful of the words we speak, both to ourselves and to others. Because our words have power, they have the ability to heal or to harm, to uplift or to tear down. So let us choose our words wisely, let us speak to ourselves with kindness and compassion, and let us speak to others with love and understanding. Let us remember that we are all on this journey together, all learning and growing and evolving in our own unique way. Hey there, have you ever found yourself getting caught up in the drama and noise of the world around you? Do you sometimes feel like you're constantly being pulled in different directions, trying to please everyone else and meet their expectations? If so, then I want to share with you a powerful secret that has the ability to transform your life in ways you never thought possible. The secret is this: focus on yourself and act as if nothing bothers you. Now, I know that might sound easier said than done. We live in a world that's full of distractions, challenges, and people who seem to have an opinion about everything we do. It's easy to get caught up in the chaos and lose sight of what really matters: our own inner peace, happiness, and growth. But here's the thing: when you make the choice to focus on yourself and your own well-being, incredible things start to happen. You begin to tap into a deep well of inner strength and resilience that allows you to face any challenge with grace and ease. You start to see the world through a different lens, one that's not clouded by fear, doubt, or negativity. And when you act as if nothing bothers you, you send a powerful message to the universe that you are in control of your own life. You're no longer a victim of your circumstances, but a creator of your own reality. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what about all the problems and challenges I'm facing? How can I just ignore them and focus on myself? And to that, I say you're not ignoring your problems. You're simply choosing not to give them power over you. You see, when we focus all of our energy and attention on the things that are going wrong in our lives, we actually give them more power. We magnify their importance and allow them to take up precious space in our minds and hearts. But when we choose to focus on ourselves and our own growth and well-being, we take that power back. We redirect our energy towards the things that truly matter, and we start to see our challenges in a new light. We begin to realize that every problem we face is actually an opportunity for growth and learning. Every setback is a chance to build our resilience and strength. And every difficult person or situation is a teacher showing us where we need to heal and evolve. When we approach life with this mindset, everything begins to shift. We no longer feel like victims of our circumstances, but empowered creators of our own reality. We start to attract people and experiences that are in alignment with our highest good, and we find that the universe conspires to support us in our growth and evolution. But it all starts with the choice to focus on ourselves and to act as if nothing bothers us. It's a choice that requires courage, commitment, and a willingness to let go of the things that no longer serve us. It means setting boundaries and saying no to the things that drain our energy and joy. It means cultivating a deep sense of self-love and self-acceptance and treating ourselves with the same kindness and compassion we would offer to a dear friend. It means taking responsibility for our own happiness and well-being and not waiting for someone else to come along and make everything better. It means being willing to face our fears and doubts head-on and to keep moving forward even when the path ahead is uncertain. And most importantly, it means trusting in the journey of our own growth and evolution. It means having faith that every challenge we face is a necessary part of our unfolding and that every step we take is leading us closer to our highest potential. You see, when we focus on ourselves and act as if nothing bothers us, we tap into a deep well of inner peace and strength that allows us to weather any storm. We become like a tree with deep roots no matter how hard the wind blows. We remain grounded and centered in our own truth. And from that place of inner stability and clarity, we're able to show up more fully in every area of our lives. We're able to be more present and engaged with the people we love and to create more meaningful connections and relationships. We're able to approach our work and our passions with a sense of purpose and dedication, knowing that we're not just going through the motions, but truly investing in our own growth and development. And we're able to face the challenges and setbacks of life with a sense of perspective and wisdom, knowing that everything is happening for our highest good, even if we can't see it in the moment. So if you're ready to take your life to the next level, I invite you to make the choice to focus on yourself and to act as if nothing bothers you. It won't always be easy, and there will be times when you'll want to give up and go back to your old patterns and habits. But if you stay committed to your own growth and evolution, and if you keep choosing yourself day after day, moment after moment, incredible things will start to happen. You'll begin to see the world through new eyes and to experience a sense of joy, freedom, and purpose that you never knew was possible. You'll attract people and experiences that are in alignment with your highest good, and you'll find that the universe is constantly conspiring to support you in your journey of self-discovery and transformation. And most importantly, you'll begin to realize that you are the creator of your own reality, that you have the power within you to shape your life in any way you choose and to create a future that is truly extraordinary. So take a deep breath and take that first step. Choose to focus on yourself and to act as if nothing bothers you. Trust in the journey of your own unfolding and know that every step you take is leading you closer to your highest potential and your deepest fulfillment. And remember, you are not alone on this path. There are countless others who are walking beside you, facing their own challenges and doubts, and seeking their own growth and transformation. Reach out to them, learn from them, and offer your own support and encouragement. Create a community of like-minded individuals who uplift and inspire you, and who remind you of your own strength and resilience when you forget. And above all, remember to be kind and compassionate with yourself along the way. Remember that growth is not a linear process, and that there will be ups and downs, twists and turns, and moments of doubt and uncertainty. But also remember that every challenge you face is an opportunity for learning and expansion. Every setback is a chance to build your resilience and strength. And every moment of self-doubt is an invitation to deepen your trust in yourself and your own inner wisdom. So keep going and keep growing. Keep focusing on yourself and keep acting as if nothing bothers you. And know that as you do, you are creating a life that is rich in purpose, passion, and meaning. You are becoming the best version of yourself, and you are inspiring others to do the same. You are leaving a legacy of love, compassion, and positive change that will ripple out into the world in ways you can't even imagine. And that, my friends, is the true power of focusing on yourself and acting as if nothing bothers you. It's not about ignoring the challenges and difficulties of life, but about rising above them with grace, courage, and wisdom. It's about claiming your own power and potential and using it to create a life that is truly extraordinary. It's about being the change you wish to see in the world and inspiring others to do the same. So go out there and live your truth, focus on yourself, and act as if nothing bothers you. And trust that as you do, you are creating a future that is more beautiful, more abundant, and more fulfilling than you ever dreamed possible. The journey of self-discovery and transformation is not always easy, but it is always worth it. It requires courage, dedication, and a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone and embrace the unknown. But when you make the choice to focus on yourself and your own growth, and when you act as if nothing bothers you, you tap into a deep well of inner strength and resilience that will carry you through any challenge. You begin to see the world through new eyes and to recognize the opportunities for growth and learning that are all around you. You start to attract people and experiences that are in alignment with your highest good and to create a life that is truly authentic and meaningful. And perhaps most importantly, you begin to realize that you are not defined by your circumstances or your challenges, but by the choices you make in each moment. You are not a victim of your past or your present, but a creator of your own future. So keep choosing yourself and keep focusing on your own growth and evolution. Surround yourself with people who support and encourage you and who remind you of your own inherent worth and value. Cultivate a deep sense of gratitude for all the blessings in your life and focus on the abundance and beauty that surrounds you rather than the lack or limitation. And remember to take time each day to nurture your own mind, body, and spirit. Practice self-care and self-love and treat yourself with the same kindness and compassion you would offer to a dear friend. As you do, you'll find that your inner light begins to shine more brightly and that you become a beacon of hope and inspiration for others. You'll find that your life becomes a living testament to the power of focusing on yourself and acting as if nothing bothers you, and that you inspire others to do the same. Because the truth is, when we focus on ourselves and our own growth, we become a force for positive change in the world. We become leaders and trailblazers, showing others what is possible when we claim our own power and potential. We become the embodiment of love, compassion, and wisdom, and we create ripples of positive energy that touch the lives of everyone we meet. So keep shining your light and keep focusing on your own journey of self-discovery and transformation. Know that every step you take is a step towards creating a better world for yourself and for all those around you. And trust that as you do, the universe will conspire to support you in ways you never thought possible. Doors will open, opportunities will arise, and miracles will unfold, all in perfect timing and alignment with your highest good. But it all starts with a choice, the choice to focus on yourself and to act as if nothing bothers you. It's a choice that requires courage, faith, and a willingness to let go of the things that no longer serve you. It's a choice that may not always be easy, but it is always worth it. Because when you choose yourself, you choose a life of purpose, passion, and endless possibility. You choose a life that is rich in love, joy, and fulfillment, and that allows you to make a positive impact on the world in your own unique way. So make that choice and keep making it day after day, moment after moment. Choose to focus on yourself and to act as if nothing bothers you. Choose to be the creator of your own reality and to live a life that is truly extraordinary. And know that as you do, you are part of a global movement of individuals who are waking up to their own power and potential and who are creating a new world based on love, compassion, and unity. Together, we are shifting the consciousness of the planet and creating a future that is more beautiful, more abundant, and more fulfilling than we ever dreamed possible. So keep shining your light, keep focusing on your own growth, and keep acting as if nothing bothers you. And know that as you do, you are making a difference in the world, one choice at a time. In the end, that's what life is all about, the choices we make, the actions we take, and the impact we have on the world around us. And when we choose to focus on ourselves and our own growth, we set in motion a chain reaction of positive change that touches the lives of everyone we meet. We become a living example of what is possible when we claim our own power and potential, and we inspire others to do the same. We create a ripple effect of love, compassion, and positive energy that reaches far beyond our own individual lives. And we discover that the true meaning of life is not about what we achieve or accomplish, but about who we become in the process. It's about the person we grow into as we face our fears, overcome our challenges, and step into our own greatness. So embrace the journey of self-discovery and transformation, and know that every step you take is a step towards becoming the best version of yourself. You know that you have the power within you to create a life of purpose, passion, and endless possibility, and that the universe is conspiring to support you every step of the way. And remember, the ultimate goal is not perfection, but progress. It's not about reaching some ultimate destination, but about embracing the journey itself and finding joy and fulfillment in each moment along the way. So keep taking those small steps forward and trust that they are leading you towards something greater than you ever imagined. Keep focusing on yourself and your own growth, and know that as you do, you are creating a life that is truly extraordinary. And above all, remember to be kind and compassionate with yourself along the way. Remember that you are human and that it's okay to make mistakes, to stumble, and to fall. What matters is that you keep getting back up and that you keep choosing yourself day after day, moment after moment. What matters is that you keep focusing on your own growth and evolution, and that you keep acting as if nothing bothers you. Because in the end, that's what true strength and resilience look like. It's not about never getting knocked down, but about having the courage and the determination to keep getting back up, no matter how many times you fall. It's about having the faith and the trust to keep moving forward, even when the path ahead is uncertain, and even when the doubts and fears start to creep in. And it's about knowing that you are never alone on this journey, and that there are countless others who are walking beside you, facing their own challenges and fears, and seeking their own growth and transformation. So reach out to them, connect with them, and offer your own support and encouragement. Create a community of like-minded individuals who lift each other up and who remind each other of their own strength and resilience when the going gets tough. And remember, the journey of self-discovery and transformation is not a solo journey, but a collective one. It's a journey that we are all on together as we seek to create a world that is more loving, more compassionate, and more connected. So keep focusing on yourself, keep acting as if nothing bothers you, and keep shining your light. And know that as you do, you are part of a global movement of change makers and trailblazers who are creating a new world one choice at a time. A world where love triumphs over fear, where compassion triumphs over judgment, and where unity triumphs over division. A world where every individual is free to be their true, authentic self, and where every voice is heard and valued. And a world where we all recognize the inherent worth and dignity of every human being, and where we work together to create a future that is more just, more equitable, and more sustainable for all. That is the world we are creating, one choice at a time, one step at a time, one person at a time. And it all starts with a simple decision, the decision to focus on ourselves and to act as if nothing bothers us. So make that decision and keep making it day after day, moment after moment. Choose to be the change you wish to see in the world, and trust that as you do, you are creating ripples of positive energy that will touch the lives of everyone you meet. Choose to be a beacon of hope and inspiration, and know that your light is needed now more than ever. Choose to be a force for good in the world, and know that every small act of kindness and compassion makes a difference. And above all, choose to be true to yourself and to follow the path that feels most authentic and meaningful to you. Because when you do, you tap into a deep well of inner wisdom and guidance that will never steer you wrong. You discover that your true purpose in life is not to conform to someone else's expectations or to follow a predetermined script, but to live in alignment with your own values, passions, and desires. You realize that the greatest gift you can give to the world is to be fully and authentically yourself and to share your unique talents, gifts, and perspective with all those around you. And you understand that the journey of self-discovery and transformation is not about becoming someone else, but about becoming more fully and completely yourself. So embrace that journey and trust in the process. Know that every challenge you face, every fear you conquer, and every lesson you learn is leading you closer to your own truth and your own truth and your own power. Know that you are exactly where you need to be, and that everything is unfolding in perfect timing and alignment with your highest good. And know that as you keep focusing on yourself and acting as if nothing bothers you, you are creating a life that is rich in purpose, passion, and meaning. A life where you wake up each day feeling excited and inspired, knowing that you are making a positive difference in the world simply by being who you are. A life where you are surrounded by people who love and support you and who celebrate your successes and cheer you on through your challenges. And a life where you are free to express your true self, to follow your dreams, and to live in alignment with your deepest values and desires. That is the life that is waiting for you, the life that you deserve, and the life that you are creating with every choice you make and every action you take. So keep making those choices and keep taking those actions. Keep focusing on yourself and keep acting as if nothing bothers you. And trust that as you do, you are unleashing a power within you that is greater than you ever imagined. A power that can move mountains, transform lives, and create miracles. A power that comes from knowing who you are and from living in alignment with your own truth and your own purpose. You wake up every morning with a sense of purpose, a fire in your belly, and an unshakable belief in yourself. You know exactly what you want out of life. And you're not afraid to go after it with everything you've got. You walk through the world with your head held high, radiating confidence and charisma, and people can't help but be drawn to your magnetic presence. Sound too good to be true? Well, I'm here to tell you that this life is not only possible, but it's within your reach. All you have to do is focus on yourself and act as if you fear nothing. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. But I do have fears. I'm afraid of failure, of rejection, of not being good enough, and that's okay. We all have fears. The key is to not let those fears control you or hold you back from living the life you truly want. So how do you do that? How do you focus on yourself and act as if you fear nothing? Well, it starts with a shift in mindset. It starts with recognizing that your fears are not real. They're just thoughts in your head, stories you tell yourself based on past experiences or future anxieties. But here's the thing, those stories don't have to define you. You get to choose what you believe about yourself and what you're capable of. You get to decide whether you let your fears hold you back or whether you use them as fuel to propel you forward. And that's where focusing on yourself comes in. When you make yourself a priority, when you invest time and energy into your own growth and development, you start to build an unshakable foundation of self-confidence and self-trust. You start to realize that you are capable of handling whatever life throws your way. You start to trust in your own abilities, your own judgment, and your own resilience. And when you have that kind of self-assurance, fear starts to lose its grip on you. But let's be real, focusing on yourself and acting as if you fear nothing is not always easy. It takes practice, persistence, and a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone. It means taking risks even when you're not sure of the outcome. It means being willing to fail and learning from those failures rather than letting them defeat you. It means surrounding yourself with people who support and believe in you and letting go of those who don't. And most importantly, it means being kind to yourself. It means treating yourself with the same love, compassion, and respect that you would offer to a dear friend. It means recognizing that you are a work in progress and that every mistake or setback is just an opportunity to learn and grow. So how do you start focusing on yourself and acting as if you fear nothing? Here are a few practical tips to get you started. Set clear goals and intentions for yourself. What do you want to achieve in your life? What kind of person do you want to become? Write those things down and refer to them often. Let them be your North Star, guiding you towards the life you truly want. Cultivate a growth mindset. Recognize that your abilities and talents are not fixed, they can be developed and strengthened over time. Embrace challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, rather than as threats to your sense of self. Practice self-care. Make time for activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Whether it's exercise, meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature, find what works for you and make it a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Surround yourself with positivity. Seek out people, books, podcasts, and other resources that inspire and uplift you. Limit your exposure to negativity and toxic influences that drain your energy and confidence. Take action, even when you're afraid. Remember, courage is not the absence of fear, it's the willingness to act in the face of it. Start small and gradually build up your tolerance for risk and discomfort. The more you do things that scare you, the more you'll realize how capable and resilient you truly are. But perhaps the most important thing you can do to focus on yourself and act as if you fear nothing is to develop a strong sense of purpose. When you have a clear vision of what you want to create in the world, and when you're driven by a deep sense of meaning and contribution, fear starts to lose its power over you. Think about it when you're living in alignment with your values and your passions, when you're using your unique talents and abilities to make a difference in the world. What is there to be afraid of? What could possibly hold you back from pursuing your dreams and living your best life? Of course, that doesn't mean it will be easy. There will be obstacles and challenges along the way. There will be moments of doubt and uncertainty, times when you question whether you have what it takes to keep going. But that's where your focus on yourself comes in. When you have a strong foundation of self-love and self-trust, you'll be able to weather those storms. You'll be able to pick yourself up when you fall, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward with renewed determination and purpose. And as you continue to focus on yourself and act as if you fear nothing, something amazing starts to happen. You start to attract other people and opportunities into your life that reflect your newfound confidence and clarity. You start to surround yourself with like-minded individuals who support and inspire you, who challenge you to be your best self. You start to see doors opening up that you never even knew existed, leading you towards the life you've always dreamed of. But it all starts with you. It all starts with making the decision to focus on yourself and act as if you fear nothing. It starts with taking that first step, even if it's a small one, towards the person you want to become and the life you want to live. And I know it can be scary. I know it can feel overwhelming at times, like you're standing at the edge of a cliff, wondering if you have the courage to take that leap of faith. But here's what I want you to remember: you are not alone. You have within you a strength and a resilience that is greater than you can possibly imagine. You have the power to overcome any obstacle, to face any fear, and to create the life you truly want. And when you focus on yourself and act as if you fear nothing, you become a beacon of hope and inspiration to others. You show them what's possible when you believe in yourself and go after your dreams with everything you've got. So let me ask you this: what would your life look like if you focused on yourself and acted as if you feared nothing? What kind of person would you become? What kind of impact would you make in the world? I want you to take a moment right now to close your eyes and visualize that future self. See yourself as the confident, charismatic, purposeful person you've always wanted to be. Feel the energy and excitement that comes from living a life that is fully aligned with your values and your passions. And now I want you to make a commitment to yourself. A commitment to focus on yourself and act as if you fear nothing, starting today. A commitment to take one small step every day towards becoming that future self, no matter how scary or uncomfortable it may feel. It could be something as simple as setting aside 10 minutes every morning to meditate or journal. It could be reaching out to someone you admire and asking for their guidance or mentorship. It could be signing up for that class or workshop you've been eyeing, even if you don't feel fully ready or qualified. Whatever it is, make it a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Make it as important as breathing or eating or sleeping. Because when you focus on yourself and act as if you fear nothing, everything else starts to fall into place. And I promise you this, when you look back on your life years from now, you won't remember the fears that held you back. You won't remember the doubts or the insecurities or the moments of uncertainty. What you will remember is the person you became, the life you created, the impact you made in the world. And you'll be grateful that you had the courage to focus on yourself and act as if you feared nothing, even when it was hard, even when it was scary. So let's make that commitment right here and now. Let's pledge to focus on ourselves and act as if we fear nothing, no matter what life throws our way. Let's support and encourage each other and hold each other accountable to our highest vision of ourselves. And most importantly, let's never forget how powerful we truly are. Let's never forget that we have within us the ability to create the life we want, to be the person we've always dreamed of being. It all starts with a decision to focus on yourself and act as if you fear nothing. A decision to trust in your own strength, your own wisdom, and your own resilience. So make that decision today. Take that first step, no matter how small or how scary, and watch as your life begins to transform in ways you never thought possible. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to focus on yourself and act as if you fear nothing. And I know that when you make that commitment, when you take that leap of faith, incredible things will start to happen. You see, when you focus on yourself and act as if you fear nothing, you start to tap into a source of power and potential that most people never even know exists. You start to realize that you are not limited by your circumstances, your past, or your perceived weaknesses. Instead, you start to see yourself as the creator of your own reality. You start to understand that you have the ability to shape your life in any way you choose, simply by focusing your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions in a positive direction. And as you start to live from that place of inner power and conviction, something amazing starts to happen. You start to attract people and opportunities into your life that reflect your newfound sense of self. You start to notice that the world around you begins to shift and change, almost as if it's responding to your internal state of being. You start to see synchronicities and serendipities popping up everywhere, guiding you towards your highest goals and aspirations. But it's not just about what happens on the outside. When you focus on yourself and act as if you fear nothing, you also start to experience a profound shift on the inside. You start to feel a deep sense of peace and contentment, knowing that you are living in alignment with your true self. You start to experience a level of joy and fulfillment that you never thought possible simply by honoring your own needs, desires, and passions. And as you continue to cultivate that inner state of well-being, you start to radiate a magnetic energy that draws others to you like moths to a flame. People start to see you as a leader, a visionary, someone who is not afraid to blaze their own trail and create their own destiny. But let's be clear, focusing on yourself and acting as if you fear nothing doesn't mean being selfish or self-centered. It doesn't mean disregarding the needs and feelings of others or taking advantage of other people in pursuit of your own goals. In fact, it's quite the opposite. When you focus on yourself and act as if you fear nothing, you start to develop a deeper sense of empathy and compassion for others. You start to understand that everyone is fighting their own battles, facing their own fears and challenges. And from that place of understanding, you start to show up in the world in a different way. You start to use your own strength and confidence to lift others up, to inspire them to be their best selves, to support them in pursuing their own dreams and goals. You start to see that focusing on yourself and acting as if you fear nothing is not just about personal growth and achievement. It's about creating a ripple effect of positivity and change that extends far beyond yourself. And that's the true power of this mindset. When you focus on yourself and act as if you fear nothing, you become a catalyst for transformation in the world around you. You start to create a positive impact that goes far beyond what you ever thought possible. But it all starts with a willingness to look within. It all starts with a commitment to focus on yourself, to nurture your own growth and development, to cultivate a deep sense of self-love and self-acceptance. And I know that can be scary. I know it can feel uncomfortable at times, like you're venturing into uncharted territory, but I promise you this, the rewards are worth it. When you focus on yourself and act as if you fear nothing, you start to experience a level of freedom and liberation that most people only dream of. You start to break free from the chains of limitation and self-doubt and step into the fullness of your own potential. You start to realize that you are not defined by your past, your mistakes, or your perceived flaws. You are defined by the choices you make in each moment, by the vision you hold for your life, by the courage and resilience you bring to each new challenge. And as you start to live from that place of inner power and conviction, you start to inspire others to do the same. You start to create a domino effect of positive change simply by showing up as your best self and encouraging others to do the same. So let me ask you this: what's stopping you from focusing on yourself and acting as if you fear nothing? What's holding you back from stepping into the fullness of your own potential, from creating the life you truly want to live? Is it a fear of failure? A fear of rejection? A fear of the unknown? Whatever it is, I want you to know that it's okay. It's okay to feel scared, to feel uncertain, to feel like you don't have all the answers. But I also want you to know that you have within you the power to overcome those fears. You have within you the strength and the resilience to keep going, even when things get tough, even when the path ahead seems unclear. And when you focus on yourself and act as if you fear nothing, you start to tap into that inner wellspring of courage and determination. You start to trust in your own abilities, your own intuition, your own innate wisdom. You start to realize that fear is just an illusion, a temporary obstacle on the path to greatness. And you start to move through those fears with grace and ease, knowing that they are simply stepping stones on the journey to your highest self. But it's not always easy. There will be moments of doubt, moments of uncertainty, moments when you question whether you have what it takes to keep going. And in those moments, I want you to remember this: you are not alone. You are part of a global community of individuals who are all committed to focusing on themselves and acting as if they fear nothing. You are part of a movement of change makers and visionaries, of leaders and luminaries who are all working together to create a brighter, more beautiful world. And when you tap into that sense of connection and community, when you surround yourself with people who believe in you and support you, anything becomes possible. So let's make a pact right here and now. Let's commit to focusing on ourselves and acting as if we fear nothing, no matter what life throws our way. Let's commit to being the change we wish to see in the world, to living our lives with purpose and passion, to inspiring others to do the same. And let's do it together. Let's create a global network of individuals who are all dedicated to personal growth and transformation, to creating a positive impact in the world around us. Let's share our stories, our struggles, our triumphs. Let's lift each other up and hold each other accountable to our highest vision of ourselves. Because when we come together in the spirit of love and unity, when we focus on ourselves and act as if we fear nothing, there is no limit to what we can achieve. We can create a world of abundance and prosperity, a world of peace and harmony, a world where every individual has the opportunity to thrive and flourish. And it all starts with you. It all starts with a willingness to focus on yourself, to cultivate a deep sense of self-love and self-acceptance, to act as if you fear nothing. So let me leave you with this final thought. You are powerful beyond measure. You have within you the ability to create the life you truly want, to make a difference in the world around you, to inspire others to greatness. All you have to do is take that first step. All you have to do is focus on yourself and act as if you fear nothing. And when you do, I promise you this, your life will never be the same. You will experience a level of joy and fulfillment that you never thought possible. You will create a legacy of positivity and change that will ripple out into the world around you. So let's make that commitment right here and now. Let's focus on ourselves and act as if we fear nothing, no matter what challenges we face, no matter what obstacles we encounter. Let's be the change we wish to see in the world and inspire others to do the same. And most importantly, let's never forget how powerful we truly are. Let's never forget that we have within us the ability to create miracles, to transform our lives and the lives of those around us simply by focusing on ourselves and acting as if we fear nothing. So go out there and make it happen. Take that first step, no matter how small or how scary, and trust that the universe will conspire to support you, to guide you, to lead you towards your highest goals and aspirations. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to focus on yourself and act as if you fear nothing. And I know that when you do, incredible things will start to happen. So let's make it happen together. Let's create a world of limitless possibility. A world where every individual has the opportunity to shine their light and make a difference. It all starts with you. It all starts with a commitment to focus on yourself and act as if you fear nothing. And when you make that commitment, when you take that leap of faith, I promise you this, your life will be forever changed. You will experience a level of happiness and fulfillment that you never thought possible. You will become the person you were always meant to be. The person you were born to be.